Hi everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome to Cactus Caffeine, where I share with you my hobby of growing cactus, succulents, and other desert plants over a cup of coffee. So today I will be repotting my Mexican fence post. So this is something that I have been procrastinating for years, because as you can see, this has gotten too big for the pot. Maybe not too tall, but as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts in this pot. So the Mexican fence posts, if you plant them on the ground, they really grow tall, and then the trunk, it forms a large trunk and very tall. But I have been keeping it in this pot and postponing repotting because it's a rather difficult project. It is very heavy and this is not an easy thing to do. So I've had this Mexican fence post for 2 years now. When I got these tall ones are as tall as these small ones, and these 3 small ones were barely coming out of the soil. So that's 2 years worth of growth right there, and 2 years worth of growth right there. But it has come to the point, guys, that I really have to repot it now, because I don't know if you can see, this is sunburn, but it has already healed. So if you can see, this looks good, the babies look good, healthy, nice, healthy and plump. But then the tall ones, I don't think they're getting enough water, even though I water it. So if you can see this one, it is really shrinking. It has become narrow and the tip has become bigger. So it is not growing right. And I know why, because I bet this is so root bound. And also the soil, this is still the nursery soil. I haven't changed it, so I know that's bad. But usually if I buy plants or cactus from the nursery, I repot them and I change the soil, but not for this big guys over here. I did not do that for 2 years. So the soil is very compact. I mean, I couldn't even push my finger in the soil, and if I feel the pot, it is so compact. So I know the roots are so held tight by the soil, so maybe that's why this cactus is not getting enough drink, or at least evenly. The babies are able to get the drink, but the big ones are getting skinnier and skinnier. So now that it's out of its pot, let's go ahead and inspect the soil. Oh, there's a ball pen in the soil. So I have taken out as much of the soil as I can, but there's no way I can separate each of the trunks unless I get everything out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash off the soil just so I don't break as much roots as I am doing right now by clearing out the soil. So I'm just gonna wash the soil off and see if I can pull them apart. So I managed to remove 2 poles, and I found a culprit, guys. Well, one of the problems, look at this one. Scales. Oh my gosh. So maybe that is one of the reasons why this pole is so dehydrated compared to the rest. This is the first time I got scales on my cactus. This is the one that's right in the middle, so it was surrounded by the other poles and you can hardly see it. And I had to Google what to do with scales, because this is the first time I've encountered scales in my cactus, and it says scales are also due to lack of air circulation, and that explains because this was surrounded by the other poles and they were quite packed tight. So it said I have to use 50% alcohol, 50% water with some drops of dishwashing soap. So that's what I'm going to use to clean the scales. So I'm gonna spray them and rub them all off, take them out as much as I can, and then after that, after I cleaned it, I'm gonna spray it with neem oil as well. Okay, so it has been 2 days since I did the unpotting and separation. So from that one big pot, I got 3 tall ones with roots. So there were 3 tall columnar cactus. Oh, Shadow, we will not play right now. Go. Shadow, move. Sorry. So I got 3 columnar cactus with roots. So 1, 2, 3, and then I had 3 cuttings. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 columnar cactus with roots. So I had a small one and I found it has roots, and then 2 cuttings. So this tall one actually had 3 offsets at the bottom, so I cut 2 of them without roots, and then one I was able to cut it out and it already formed roots. So I'm going to be using this pot. So I will be moving or planting the 3, maybe 4, the ones with the roots in this one big pot. So this is really big, and then maybe for the 2 small ones without roots, the cuttings, I'll be putting them in smaller pots until they, start forming their own roots. Plus, I think my pot is not big enough to support 6 columnar Mexican posts. So we'll see what we can do, but as of now, that is the plan. Hi everyone, today is another day and this is what's keeping me cool this hot summer day. Of course, iced coffee. So the day I was doing the repotting, it took longer than I expected, so I lost daylight. So today is another day and I just want to show you the finished product or what I did when I completed it. So these are the 4 posts with roots. So I potted them up all in this one big pot, and the rocks are in there just to keep them upright and stable until the roots form underneath. And then the 2 cuttings, I placed them in this pot. So this does not have any roots yet, and it does not get direct sunlight as it is protected by this pergola. So this does not get direct sun, although that one over there gets about an hour of direct sun just on the side, and then after that the pergola provides it some partial shade. Alright, so I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. And I also encourage you to post your comments down below. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Okay, so until my next video guys, bye and cheers.